Has your cat ever seemed to ignore their name being called? Do they seem to act like they did unhear you, even though you've said their name 100 times already? Do cats know their names? Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be answering this very important question. If you want to know if your cat knows their name, keep watching because we have the answer. We also have some tips on how to get your cat to come when they're called. And we'll be busting some common myths along the way. So get ready for some fun facts about cats and names. Well, that's because cats are different from dogs. Cats were never domesticated for obedience like dogs were. But for now, we hope you've learned that cats do know their names, but they don't always want to come to you when you call them. It's not that they're ignoring you, it's just that they're being cats. They were revered in ancient Egypt and other cultures for their independence, and they haven't lost that vibe. Cats are known for being independent thinkers, and they do and always do what you want them to do. Cats are more likely to respond to high-pitched, soft, affectionate tones than to sharp or neutral voices. This is because cats associate certain tones with certain emotions. Cats are smart animals, but they're not mind readers. They don't know that you want them to come to you when you say their name, so you need to teach them. Luckily, cats are also very food motivated, so the trick is to make coming to you more rewarding than whatever else they're doing. Stick to a consistent tone so they know what to expect. Here are 5 tips for getting your cat to come when you call. Don't get frustrated if they don't get it right away. Keep at it, and eventually they'll learn. For example, a high-pitched, excited tone might mean playtime, while a low, rumbling tone might mean danger. Cats are also very sensitive to changes in tone. Did you know that cats can learn multiple names or nicknames? Your Fluffy might also respond to Fluff, Baby, or even PST. It all depends on your habits. Also, meowing is mostly for humans. But if you use their name consistently with positive associations like food or play, they'll be more likely to come to you when you call them. Cats rarely meow at each other. They reserve meows for when they want to communicate with kittens or during mating season. Otherwise, meowing is a language just for you. Now you know why your cat is ignoring you. They're not being stubborn or ungrateful. They're just being cats. They're independent creatures with minds of their own. And while they may not always come when you call them, they still love you in their own special way. So next time your cat ignores you, just remember that they're not trying to hurt your feelings. They're just trying to live their best life as a cat. A sudden change from a soft, gentle tone to a loud, harsh tone might startle them and cause them to run away. This is why it's important to be aware of your tone when talking to your cat. If you want to get their attention, use a soft, high-pitched tone. Cats are amazing creatures, and we hope you appreciate them as much as we do. So what are your thoughts? Do you have any fun stories about your cat's name? Share them with us in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more fun and informative videos. Until then, take care and see you soon. If you want to get them excited, use an upbeat, playful tone. And if you want to comfort them, use a low, soothing tone. By using the right tone, you'll be able to communicate with your cat more effectively and build a stronger bond with them. While some cats may come running when they hear their name, others may simply acknowledge their name with a flick of the tail or a glance in your direction. They choose to come to you on their own terms. Believe it or not, there was a scientific study done to figure this out. Don't call them over to scold them or pet them. Those are not rewards. Some cats are more outgoing and friendly, while others are more shy or aloof. And some cats are just plain stubborn. Randomly calling your cat's name will just confuse them and make them less likely to come. According to the study, a cat's willingness to respond to their name depends on their individual personality and how they feel at the time. They don't need to be let out for bathroom breaks, and they groom themselves. They will not want to come to you when they hear their name. They're also more low maintenance than dogs, so they don't need to be walked. Cats are great for people who lead busy lives. They're also great for people who live in apartments. Cats are able to entertain themselves, and they're usually happy just lounging around the house all day. This doesn't mean that they don't love their owners. Cats can be very affectionate animals, but they also need their space. One of the most important things to remember about cats is that they're not like dogs. They're not going to be as eager to please their owners, and they're not going to respond to commands in the same way. This is why it can be frustrating when you try to call your cat and they do uncome. But it's important to remember that cats are independent creatures, and they're not always going to do what you want them to do. That doesn't mean that they don't love you. It just means that they're cats. For example, a cat who is busy grooming or eating may not respond even if they hear their name. Cats can't tell the difference between happy, sad, excited voices. They respond more to the sound of their name rather than the emotions behind it. On the other hand, a cat who is feeling playful or affectionate may be more responsive to their name. This means that your cat's response to their name is unnecessarily a reflection of their intelligence or bond with you. Instead, it's a combination of their personality, mood, and how well they associate their name with positive experiences. Scientists studied cats and actually observed them while they were calling their names. They monitored how the cats responded, and the results were interesting. In the study, they found that cats did indeed respond more often to their name than to other random words. The scientists even used MRI machines to scan the cat's brains, while they heard various sounds and words. The scans showed activity in the part of the brain associated with processing meaningful sounds when the cats heard their name. It seems like they really do recognize it. And according to the data from this study, they remember their names better than their owners do. This research suggests that cats do know their names, but the results also show that cats don't always choose to respond. Sometimes they just want to ignore you. And don't you just hate it when they do that? Part 1. The research. Okay, so first things first. Do cats know their names? But why wouldn't they want to respond? Okay, well, the answer is simple. Personality. Cats have unique personalities, just like people do. But if your cat does recognize their name, why don't they come when you call them? We have some tips later on in this video to help you get your cat to come to you when you call them. Part 2. Cat independence. Cats are known for being independent creatures, and this is one of the reasons why they make such great pets. Part 3. Tone versus words. One thing that cats are extremely sensitive to is tone. Part 4. Training response. If you want your cat to actually come when you call, you need to train them to do so. Number 1. Use positive association. When you call your cat's name, make sure to pair it with something rewarding, like a treat or a toy. Number 2. Repeat with context. Call your cat's name at key moments, like when it's time for dinner or playtime, but not randomly. Number 3. Use a consistent tone. Don't shift pitch or volume when you call your cat's name. Number 4. Never name plus punishment. Scolding your cat and saying their name together will only make them afraid of you. Number 5. Be patient. It takes time and consistency to teach your cat to come when you call. Part 5. Fun facts and myth busting. Now that you know the truth about cats and their names, here are some fun facts about them that will blow your mind. Outro and recap. So, do cats know their names? Yes, they do. But will they respond when they hear their name? That's up to them. So we hope you've enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about cats and their names.